who usually would have drawn both their attention and their boos by this point. Then 4 minutes into the second period, after rookie defenseman Ron Greshner is tripped as he crosses Philadelphia's blue line and referee Art Skov blows his whistle, the New York fans finally get their chance to see something they've been waiting all game to see. Something opposing teams throughout the league wait all game to see. Dave Schultz skating into the penalty box. David, it's always amazing to people who meet you off the ice as to the contrast of what Dave Schultz is like on the ice and off the ice. Off the ice, perfect gentleman. On the ice, completely different story. How do you explain it?
Well, it's really kind of hard to explain. It's something that when I get out on that ice and I get hit or something, I become involved in the game and I kind of change. I don't know how I do it or what it is, but there's something that it changes in me, and I just I don't know if I suppose I lose my temper, but I think it's something else too, and I can't really come out and say it in words, but I feel that I am really kind of two different people on and off the ice.
Do you have a temper away from the ice, like at home? I know you don't beat up your wife, things like that.
No, but sometimes I wonder if it's over the years it's going to change me a little, and it probably has to some extent. But I've never ever gotten a street fight. I've never I never go around hitting people and stuff like that. I suppose I do have some kind of a temper off the ice. I certainly get mad every once in a while, but it certainly isn't carried to the extremes as on the ice. And I think that that my actions on the ice, I have to justify them to myself. And we're out there to win a hockey game. I never want to hurt anyone out on the ice. And but if I can do something to help us win the game, I'm gonna do it. If it's not gonna hurt the game, the game of hockey, and hurt the team, and that's just my attitude.
Dave, there aren't many Dave Schultz fans here at Madison Square Garden. Does this tend to get you a bit more psyched up in playing the Rangers?
Well, I suppose it does. I know when I come in here that the fans are really going to be on me, and sometimes I try not to listen to them, but sometimes you can't help it, and a lot of times it helps. It psychs me up because I don't want to say that the fans are going to affect my game. And sometimes they even help my game. They'll be yelling all kinds of insults at me, and it kind of wakes you up, and I kind of gets my adrenaline going, and it probably helps me more than hinders me, which is maybe hard to believe, but it really does. And I can't let it get to me where it's going to affect my hockey and to hurt it or anything like that. But I try to use it to best of my advantage, and to help me psych myself up and to play a good tough game. I know they like it when I get hit. They just love it when I fall down, and so I just like the challenge of going in the corners to see if anybody can knock me down, and that way I think it really helps.
Dave, is there any particular dislike for any particular hockey club in the NHL? For example, there's been a great rivalry between the Flyers and the Rangers. Is this a club you would say intensely dislike?
Well, not intensely dislike. We always seem to have good games against the Rangers. They play well against us, and we play well against them. I think it's good for National Hockey League to have a few good rivalries between certain teams, and we certainly have it with Philadelphia and New York, and there's a few other teams that the Islanders, same thing, and I think eventually Washington, which is so close to Philadelphia, is going to be a great rivalry. And I guess it goes back to the last year's playoffs where I think you probably remember a playoff series where you play 7 games, if possible, 7 games in a row against a team, and you can really become, get a lot of feuds going and such. So since we did play the Rangers, and we had a really tough series last year, we'll always remember them. And it was a good series, good tough series, and it just goes over to this year where we're fighting for first place, and the rivalry is unbelievable.
But the Flyers successfully kill off Schultz's penalty, and the game remains scoreless as both teams continue their excellent defensive hockey through the second period. Then when the mistakes begin to come, they come in clusters.